So we're getting started. Blocks and a blanket would be great. I'm going to grab a blanket. And then we'll start standing today. Actually, we'll just scoot those out of the way. Take a nice confident stance, a little bit wider. Bring the arms overhead and just, it's like the whole body is yawning. We're just stretching, standing upward, drawing the belly in, and then release it all the way back down. Inhale overhead. And exhale back down. Let's go one more, just earth and sky breath, inhaling. Connecting with the breath, exhaling all the way down. And then bring the arms forward and we'll curl, starting at the fingers. Just curl back and open up the fascia. Keep curling, wrists, elbows come up, and we'll take it all the way out. The big stretch. And then again, palms up, curl the fingers overhead, and push forward as you exhale. Inhale, curl the fingers towards you, all the way up, and exhale out. Curl the fingers in, elbows bend, widen up, and exhale back out. And then drop the arms, take a shoulder lift and lower. So we're still in a wide stance. Shoulders lift, inhale, and we're just going to drop them. Ha, on an exhale. Here we go. Ha, 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 ha. One more. Ha. And shoulder roll. Shake it out. Shake out the leg. And we'll start with an easy twist. Arm going side to side. This is really one of my favorite ways of beginning or even ending a class, and sometimes just do this to meditate. It's a great moving meditation. So as you're breathing in to one side, you're going to breathe out on the other. Inhale, exhale. At your own pace. Inhale, exhale. Four more. Two. Last time. And then we're going to just speed this up a little bit and take the hand to the shoulder. Switch the side that you're breathing in on. So for me, I know I'm going to inhale right and exhale left. And the swing can be as quick as you'd like. Or as slow as you like. Just take it at your own pace. Really nice way to throw off all of the sleepiness and wake up the body.
I have a safety pin right now.
Another way of doing shaking off the sleep, and from my research, a cold plunge or a cold shower in the morning helps wake up and start the blood flowing, and actually warms the body quicker than without. So that's something to think about. I don't know if you've ever tried that. It actually works. I really enjoy that morning time of shocking the body into waking up and actually warming up too. Exhale, let's bring the hands straight down. So with the legs still wide, one side stretch, so we go straight up into the sky. And just hold, pause. So we're stretching the fascia across the side body. I feel this a lot in my QL. And bring it back to center. over to the other side. Stretching the fascia once again, opening that whole backside. And then bring the hands behind the base of the spine. Interlace the fingers, knuckles down. Lift the heart and chest. We'll take a small opening through the shoulders and heart. Inhale and exhale. And release. Again, shake it out. Let's move the hips side to side. Then we'll do a half salutation where the arms come up, and we're just gonna sort of bow forward, throwing it forward. Inhale to a flat back. Watch how we'll come up on this. Exhale, fold in. And then when we come up, well, this first time slow, and subsequent times we'll come, circle the arms, lift, and then bow. In again, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in and swing the arms up. Big circle and over. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift up. So I'm bending the knees, circle the arms as you come up and forward. Times. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Bend the knees, swing the arms up. And exhale, over. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold in, and then come up. Let's do it one more time. Big circles, back and overhead, and then circle forward and down, all the way behind the back. And inhale, do an extension. Exhale, fold in, and come all the way back to a standing. Feet together this time, arms overhead. Inhale, clasp the right wrist and take it over to the left. You're making the seal of consciousness. So pinky and thumb are together. We grab the wrist and just reach up and over all four quadrants, shoulder, corners of the torso facing forward. Inhale back to center, to the other side. As you exhale, pause here, big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, we'll take the hands behind the base of the spine. Once again, knuckles down. So there's a lot of ways to do this. If you're not touching, you can use a strap. You could also just fold the hands here and pull the shoulders back. Or friends who can already touch the hands, your knuckles down, pointer finger towards the floor, squeeze the palms together here, and that's going to open the shoulders even more. You're taking 5 deep breaths, that's already 4. And then releasing, and shake the arms out again. Let's come to the of the mat, reach the arms overhead, take a forward bow, and then step back into downward facing dog. So just take a giant step back here. And since this is the first one of the day, just take it with a little movement. So coming forward and then exhale back, glide forward on the inhale, exhale, glide back, inhale forward, bring the knees, chest and chin to the earth. So today will be an Ashtangasana day where we touch the 8 limbs. Ashtanga means 8, so Ashtangasana is 8 limbs. Let's take that one more time so we sort of get it down. It's It's not really a chaturanga. So the knees come to the floor. The hips do not. They lift up, and then you're going to just aim the chest between the thumbs. So if you were to tie a string to each thumb and create a line across the mat, the chest would land right there and the chin would lift. And then we come into a low cobra from there and exhale. Let's take a child's pose. Take the knees wide and the toes together. 5 deep breaths in child's pose. Breathe to open the back body. Make them nice, deep, and long. And then come back up onto the hands and knees. Stretch the right leg back. And a little pulse action. And we'll work through the ankle joint just a little bit here. And working this particular side, raise the right leg, hamstring curl, and cross the right knee behind the left. And then bring it back up to that vertical position. Bring it all the way around and touch knee to shoulder. Back up. And cross. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it around. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cross. Inhale, lift. Touch. Extend the leg out to the side and press the hips back. Inhale forward. Exhale, press back. Now, if you'd like, you could just sit back on the heel here and spend a little time in that stretch. I really prefer to move forward and back, kind of like that. We're going to stretch the shoulder here. Bring the right leg behind. Root down through the left and kickstand open into Vasisthasana. So a side plank, right hand working its way over to the front of the room, bicep to the ear. And a full, deep, long stretch here. Inhale, release it. Bring the leg up and clasp the foot. Press straight back. There's 2 things going on. You could stretch the quad by drawing the heel in towards the glute. That feels really good. And the second option is to push the foot back into the hand, travel all the way up to the shoulder, and really open the shoulder up, making this a back bow pulling pose. Now, when you're in this position, pull the ribs in and protect your low back. And then you can get that nice deep opening that you like without compromising the low back. Let's come back to center here. Square up the hips and shoulders, and then take the right leg back up to the sky, and we'll take Ashtangasana. So you're simply going to take the chest and chin to the floor with the leg elevated. Come back up into low cobra, and then release back into child's pose, just right back where we started. One more full breath in, and exhale it all out. Come back onto the hands and knees. And friends, if you have really hard surface, use a blanket for your knees. It makes all the difference. We're going to extend the left foot back. And if your knees are problematic or you've got some issue there, you can modify and take this into more of a downward facing dog position, or modify the posture altogether. So we'll lift the left leg, hamstring curl, inhale here, exhale, cross the knee behind me, inhale, lift. Torso stays very still. Bring it to the shoulder, inhale back to center, exhale, cross. Inhale, lift, exhale, knee to shoulder, Inhale, lift. Exhale, cross. Last one. You're going to hold the leg out to the side, extend it, and press into the floor. Take the hips back as you exhale, forward as you inhale, and exhale. So again, we're just moving through. That forward and back motion to ignite the power in the inner thigh. I'm definitely feeling something there. Inhale and exhale. Pause here. Sweep the leg around. Kickstand the right leg. Side plank, Vasisthasana. Bringing the left arm now to the ear and straight overhead. Really lifting and extending. Feel opening and powerful. And then lift the leg. Reach around and cross the top of the foot. Draw the heel towards the glute here so we get a soft stretch in the quad. Ribs plugging in. And pull the right shoulder blade onto the back. So we're not hunching or rounding in either shoulder. And then you're going to kick the foot back and really open through the chest a little bit more. Full breath in, full breath out. And release. Tap down, square the shoulders. Raise the left leg. Yeah. And bring it all the way to the earth, chest and chin. Inhale to low cobra. And exhale back into child's pose. Take the feet to knees wide. Then we're going to rise up onto the knees. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, a little bow forward. This will be our sun salutation today. Glide through to low cobra. That's definitely going to work your shoulders and arms. And if that's heavy for you, you can come into form as you glide through. So make it work for you. And back into child's pose. Keep moving. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bow forward. Reaching, gliding through. Inhale to a low cobra. You can even swing side to side or sway, a little Nagini sway. Exhale back into child's pose. And let's do two more. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, bowing forward. Leap through. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale back into child's. And the last time through, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bowing forward. All the way onto the belly. And then lower the forehead towards the floor. Shake the hips out. Bring the big toes together. And your palms at your side. So palms at your side. We're actually touching the palms to the earth. Big toes together. Raise the feet and raise the knees. And you're going to squeeze the inner thighs. Keep the big toes together. Take a breath in. Breath out. Draw the navel to the spine. One more breath. Hold, hold, hold. And exhale, release. And shake the hips. And we'll raise the torso. Keep the toes on the earth. Lifting up. Exhale. Turn the head to one side. And lower back down. Inhale, alternating sides. Raise. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades on the back. And exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Just the torso, tops of the feet, pressing down into the floor. And exhale, release. We'll bring it together, toe together, knees bent, raise the heels, and tiny lift of the knee, and then take the head, neck, and shoulders off the ground, interlace the fingers, and we're going to just hold right here. So the feet are together, You're squeezing strong if you can. Big breath in, big breath out. Hello, kitty. One more breath. And exhale, release it, shake the hips. And plant the hands next to the chest, come all the way up and press into a downward facing dog. Hold your downward facing dog for a moment. Shake the heels or pulse the heels up and down so the legs get a little shaking out. You can even release any tension that's going on in the legs, heels pressing to the earth. Full breath in, full breath out. And then walk the feet up to the hands. Neat inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Soften the knees, draw the navel into the spine. Bring the arms all the way overhead into your heart center. Pause into Tadasana, taking a full breath in and full breath out. And then from here, we're going to jump to the side, your right leg back. So opening into a pretty much a wide V shape right here. Turning the right toes out, and the left foot stays at that 90-degree angle. Bend the front knee and come into a warrior two pose. Inhale, straighten the leg, palms together. Exhale, back into warrior two. Let's do that a couple more times. Just waking up the legs, arms overhead. And exhale, pause, hold here, reverse the warrior. And then take it into side angle. Let's do that a couple more times. So inhale, take it up and overhead. Exhale, side angle. One more time. Side angle, touch the earth if you'd like. That's a possibility. Inhale, come back to center. We'll straighten the leg, switch to the other side. So we'll left toes out, right foot at 90 degrees. Inhale, arms overhead, straighten the leg, and exhale back into warrior two.
Really gross.
Inhale,
You are
straight leg.
who else wants to be
Exhale,
so
bend. One more.
like you are.
And
Yes.
hold, reverse the warrior. And then take it into side angle, forearm to the thigh. We're reaching the bicep to the ear, fingers up overhead. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. One more time. Touch the earth, and then we'll take it to the first side in a water wheel. So it's going to come forward, bending the knees right here, walk along the floor, and then elbow to thigh, reach forward with the left arm. Exhale as you exhale, and then inhale, reverse the warrior. So that's the movement. Let's try it together. Exhale, touch the earth. Inhale, come center, bending the knees. You're going to just switch sides. Exhale, extension, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle, touchdown. Inhale to center. Exhale, side angle. I'm supporting my elbow to the thigh. That's always an option. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Let's go. One more time each side. Inhale, center. Back to the left. Exhale, extend the arm. Inhale, reverse. Super strong through your support system. Exhale to the floor. And inhale, come back to center. All 10 toes now facing forward with a flat back. And then exhale, drop in. You're going to walk the hands back slightly. And bow all the way forward. Full breath in, full breath out. Stay there. 2 more breaths. Inhale, light the torso, come back up into a flat back. Plant the left hand to the floor, reach the right arm into the armpit, the hand, the elbow up to the sky, and then if you like, extend the arm, reach all the way around to your back pocket. You can stay here with straight legs, or maybe it feels a little better to move, create a little movement here. Be gentle, not jerking, not trying to get anywhere, trying to stay in feeling mode. Unwind slowly, bring the right hand back to the center of the floor, underneath the forehead. Let's go to the left, lifting the elbow, arm to the sky, and wrap all the way around your back pocket. Inhale and exhale again. If you like, you can go take a little soft side to side movement. And unwind gently. Hands to the floor. We'll take the hands to the waist on an inhale. Really root down through the legs, elbows to the sky, and bring it all the way up to center standing. Jump the feet together. Nice job. And shake the legs out. We'll step to the top of the mat. Once again, inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, walk left leg back in a crescent lunge here. Crescent lunge. And we'll do a little different opening to the right. So we're going to take that little twist. Your back hand, the right hand, is going to reach around to the left leg and tap. You can even reach it all the way around and give a little pull. It depends on how long your arms are. You can also just reach around the waist. That's a great way to do it. And then open the shoulders. So make sure the shoulders turned out. Face the center again and raise the left arm. So we're taking it all the way into a big stretch here. Bend the elbow, hand behind. Go and press the elbow up to the sky. Not to move this early in the morning. And then coming back out, we're going to take the left hand to the floor and we'll come into our first side twisting. Low lunge. Circle the arm all the way around. Inhale and exhale. One more time. And then turn to the side. So you're going to plant the left hand, right foot comes back. Left foot bladed. Make sure you're not sickling the foot and on the ankle. That's a really common malalignment. It's really hard on your ankle. And this is much stronger, more supportive. So you want to be on the blade of the foot. We'll lower the hips down. Inhale, raise the arm up and over as you take the hips to the sky. And exhale, repeat. The standing arm, super strong. Through the left arm. We're facing the side wall. And there's never a time where your body faces the floor. It's all side plank. Okay, up and over. And then we're going to turn, take the right leg up to the sky here, and then bring it all the way through to your left elbow. Inhale, back up to the sky, to the right elbow. Inhale, sweeping motion up, bring it into the forehead. And the last time, we're going to go back to touching the left elbow and then scoot the leg to the side, pressing through the outer edge there. We'll flip the back foot and turn open to the other side. Little different movement. We'll call this falling star. Exhale, turn to the mat, both hands. Now keeping your right leg extended, we'll lower to the earth here. Bring the chest and chin to the floor, and then raise the back leg. The knee is going to point. Arms at your side. We're raising the back leg straight back, and just a little pulse. And if you can, turn the head opposite direction. Bridget's cross. Brigade's cross. Inhale, come out. Turn the back toes under. We're going to free that hip and leg and sweep the right leg all the way up to the sky. Bring your left knee to the floor. Repeat our swan, diving in, kickstand, and hold the leg. Then if you like, you can lift the chin. That's a little harder to do, or lift the arms, or do both. And then release, come into low cobra, and exhale back into downward facing dog. That was quite a bit. We're going to repeat it on the second side. It was really kind of a newer sequence. Walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift, hands on the shin. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Palms together at your heart center. Okay, so let's try that one more time on the second side. We'll walk it through. Now we have a little bit of an expectation of what's going to happen. It might be a little easier on this side. The left leg steps back. And we're going to start in a crescent lunge, really opening up the hip. Let's see. No, I lied. Right leg steps back. We already stepped back with the left leg. Right leg steps back. I'm like, wait, that feels open already. Full extension. Important here to pull the ribs in, protecting your low back. And then we take the arms overhead and open to the left. So the twist is happening in a little more awkward manner. Take your back hand, keep moving it all the way around to your waist, and you can bring it here or to the thigh. Inhale, open the shoulders to the sky and reach the fingertips up to the sky. I'm going to bend the elbow, press the head back into the hand, elbow to the sky, and get that full stretch and extension. Release and come to the earth. So it's just a deeper bend in the front knee, all the way into a twisting low lunge. Left arm to the sky, right hand to the floor. Big circle with the arm. Inhale up, exhale over. Nice. And then we'll take it in a side plank. So your right hand has to shift forward just a little bit, left foot back. Come onto the blade side, and now I'm facing the side wall. So opposite of you. Well, left arm reaching forward. Inhale, exhale, drop the hip and get a little stretch through the side body. Inhale, up and over, exhale, drop the hip. Reminder that the points of interest on the ground are your greatest asset to support. So push through the right hand, left foot, and right blade of the foot. Nice. And then take it all the way back to the earth. Raise the left leg to the sky on an inhale. Exhale, pulse it through. We're going to touch knee to left or right elbow. Inhale, straight back up. Knee to left elbow on the exhale. We're not in any hurry. So take your time here. Really use full ab strength and bring the knee through towards the forehead. Inhale, back up to extension. And this is falling star. So left knee to right elbow and extend the leg out in front, out to the side here on the blade, and then push down through the left arm, really open dynamically through the heart, the shoulder blades hugging onto the back body. Hold for a count of 5 if you can, hand to the heart or to the back of the head. Full breath in, full breath out. And as you gently come back towards the earth, plant the right hand. You're going to lower down in a chaturanga or a push-up style. Bring the cheek to the floor. Raise the back leg. I like to just press the forehead to the mat or turn the head. So you're working that back leg super straight all the way long. Come back up, free the leg. Sweep the left leg to the sky in an inhale. On an exhale, bring your right knee to the floor. Chest and chin. Stand and hold. Hold the ribs in. Super strong. Keep the hands here or fly. Seal of consciousness. And release back to the earth. Inchworm your way into low cobra. And exhale back into downward facing dog. You did it. And you did it uniquely to you. Full breath in, full breath out. Awesome. Walk your feet. Actually, let's just bring the knees back to the earth here. Touch the toes, hips to heels. And release. Then we'll come back up onto the hands and knees. Stretch the left leg long. Right arm forward. Bend and then reach all the way around. Clasp the hand to the foot. And coming in a bow pose. Should be pretty easy. We've done a lot of heart openers today. Shoulder blade onto the back. All 4 corners of the torso. Sort of facing the same direction, right? So we're not skewed or twisting. Try to keep them level. And then release. Back to that forward and back position. Come all the way down. Sway the hips side to side. We'll take it to the other side. Right leg straight back. Left arm forward. Inhale. Bend the knee. Reach around. Clasp the top of the foot and press. A little bow pulling pose here. Again, try not to sink or skew. So the shoulders are square, the hips are square. It doesn't look like it because the arms are asymmetrical and the legs are asymmetrical, but you're doing your best. Let's release it. Bring it back down to the floor. Take a downward facing dog and take a little circle through the hips. So you're coming forward, bending the knees, taking it back and lifting the hips, bending the knees. Reverse that action. Nice. And then bring it all the way to the floor, onto your belly. Bend the right knee, clasp the top of the foot, and draw the heel to the glute. And we're going to keep the top of the knee into the mat, glute to the heel. And if you're confident, comfortable in this, you could take the other hand and also increase that energy. And then lift up through the torso and pause, hold. Shoulder blades on the back. Lift the belly, tone the navel. And then gently release. Take it to the left side. Left hand to foot. I'm going to draw the heel towards the glute. Tuck the tailbones. There's a lot of dynamic inner movement here. Shoulder blades on the back. And then raise the heart here. So this first time through, the heel is actually touching the glute or towards the glute. So you're getting a pretty good stretch in the quad. And we're going to release it. Go back to the first side. Do a clasp the foot, right hand only, or right and left hand, your choice. And squeeze the shoulder blades on the back as you raise the shoulders away from the floor. And this time, instead of pulling the elbows in, you're going to straighten and push the leg back and open into bow pose. So it's one-legged bow pose, one-legged bow pose. Draw the navel again towards the spine, so you're actively engaging your core and release. Oh, nice job. Switch to the second side. Another optional way to do this is one hand. So don't force your shoulders into a position they're not ready for. You could take that right hand straight out, right leg straight out, and use it as support to bow pose. So now I'm pressing the left foot into the hand, and then raise the arm and leg if you like, or reach around and clasp the foot. That's a little bit more intense on the shoulder. So some friends are going to like that, some are not. One last breath. And then release it, shake the hips. Press all the way up and back into what we'd call puppy pose or Anahatasana, heart melt. And then raise the torso. Let's come to seated. Whew, that's a lot of bendy in the shoulders and opening of the heart this morning. A lot of heart opening. Hello. I hope you have your fur friends with you. So coming into seated, we'll take the right leg forward. I'm just going to be sideways here. And left foot to the inner thigh. And after all of that back bending and stretching, we're going to do a little forward bending now as well. So a little twist towards the straight leg. Inhale, get extended through the spine, and then exhale, hinge forward at the hip. And bow in. Release the forehead towards the shin. Come all the way in. Another few breaths. Take your time here. There's no rush. We're not trying to get anywhere. Your fascia just went from back bend to forward bend. So there's a lot. Just give it time. We're stretching the back, especially around that left QL, left hip. And the muscles that are connected. And then let's walk up slowly back to center. Cross your left foot over the right knee. Inhale, give it a little squeeze. Exhale, twist. And then release, opening the knee and bow forward once again. So this is a second stretch in an L shape. So we're really getting that left hip, hitting it once again. Options, place a block underneath your left foot, a block underneath the left knee. Either of those work. Kickstand behind the hip. So if you're feeling like you're leaning back in this pose, it's because your hamstrings are really too tight. And so you want to bend that knee and then lean forward. So you're feeling it in the hip. Sometimes our hamstrings are so tight that the hip doesn't feel this stretch. Now I feel this stretch in my low back and my hip, and not in my hamstring at all. So it's going to be different for every body. Make sure you are hitting some of the key areas of the stretch through the hip for your body, which means you might have to do some adjustment. Let's come back out. Release that leg all the way forward. Give it a little shake out, and we'll do the right foot to the inner thigh. Janu Shirshasana, we're facing the front leg, square on, maybe use a block under the knee, and hinge. Reaching forward, bow in, opposite hand to foot. Full breath in, full breath out. And again. Almost there. One more breath. It should feel fantastic. Especially just really opening up that lower back. You know, back issues plague most Americans at some point in their life. And for a lot of people, it can be chronic. Support for the low back comes from strengthen the core, especially your front body. So that support. Again, decompression in the spine, which yoga addresses. We're going to twist here, releasing the low back. And then also the strengthening and lengthening of the hips, hands, and thighs. So if you sit a lot or aren't doing mobility exercises around this area of the hip, the quadricep, and doing your stretches before and after your runs and your biking, you're going to get seized up in that low back, guaranteed. So it's not, there is stuff that we can do about it. So if you're feeling low back issues, I urge you to stretch, especially those deeper stretches after your biking and your hiking and your running. It's going to get seized up, and over time, a buildup is not going to feel really well for you. And then, of course, add in your yoga routine. It could be very helpful. One more breath here. And then rise back up. Release the legs all the way out. Give it a little shake down. And then we'll gently roll onto your back, drawing the knees here into the chest. Happy baby. Feet to the sky. And give it a little rock over to the right, connecting the ankles together. Back to center. Over to the left. And again, if you like. So I call this playful baby. And definitely have a little bit of fun here. And bringing the knees back together. The little circle. So the guidance is through the hands. Just guiding the knees in a circle pattern that massages around the SI joint, which is very helpful. We'll go the opposite direction. We did a lot of asymmetry today and in the legs and back bending, and that can affect what's happening in your sacral iliac joint, a place where the hips and the sacrum join. So make sure you're loving up in that area, like really supporting your need. And from here, we'll take a Shavasana. Several options for you. Okay, if you've got A blanket, I would support the knees and just bring the blanket underneath the knees here. Or even if you have a pillow or a bolster, that works too. And then stretch the legs all the way out. That's one option. Arms at your side, palms open, shoulders relaxed. Always a kitty that wants to get into the Shavasana action. Oh. Another option is to bring the bolster behind the back, lengthwise. And we'll just take 3, 4, 5 minutes here. Relax the shoulders and the head. You can roll side to side. And just make sure that there's no stress or tension in the neck and shoulders. Deep breath in, deep breath out, let it out with a sigh. And we'll do a really short sequence of Yoga Nidra, and that is to pay attention to different parts of the body. So as you're relaxing and releasing, bring your awareness and attention to the brow, release and relax, the forehead, the brow, all the way out to the temples and the skull. And bring your awareness to the cheekbones, release and relax the cheekbones and the smile, the chin, towards the floor, towards the ears, all the way released. And relax the neck, relax the whole head. Bring your awareness to the shoulders and torso. Relax the shoulders and torso into the floor. And bring your awareness to the right arm, right shoulder, right wrist, the right palm of the hand, right thumb, right pointer finger, the right middle finger, the right ring finger, and the right pinky finger. Bring your awareness, attention to the whole right palm of the hand and let it go, relax the whole right arm, shoulder, neck, the chest, and over to the left shoulder, the left arm, the left elbow, the left wrist, the left thumb. Bring your attention awareness to the left pointer finger, the left ring finger, middle finger, pinky finger, the whole palm of the hand. Rest your awareness at the wrist, the whole left arm, left shoulder, the whole torso, right and left arm and shoulder. Bring your awareness to the hips, and to the right hip, the right quadricep, thigh bone, the right knee, down to the right ankle, the right big toe, your second toe. Rest your awareness to the third toe, fourth toe, and the very tip of your pinky toe. The whole foot, the ankle, the whole right leg, and the hip bones, over to the left hip, the left thigh, the left knee, left ankle, your left big toe, second toe. Bring your awareness and attention to the third toe, fourth toe, and the pinky toe. Bring your awareness to the whole left foot, left ankle, left knee, the whole left leg, left leg, the hip, and right leg. And bring your awareness to attention to the right side of the body. And then the whole left side of the body. And the whole body from head to toe. Release and relax. Pause for one more minute. Taking a deep breath in, let the belly rise and fall. Slowly and gently making your way to a side lying position. So first moving the ankles and wrists. And really take your time here. As you come to side lying, give yourself an acknowledgement, encouragement, and also just a deep sense of gratitude for life itself, for who from the inside out, and come to a seated cross-legged position on your mat. Bring the hands together at heart center. When bowing in, honor the soul. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Deep love, respect, and gratitude. I honor my heart, my inner teacher. Namaste.